What's up everybody, my name is Das and welcome to this video. Today we are checking out Robin Hood Sherwood Builders. I've started one previously just to test this game out, see how it is, see if it was worthy of being recorded, and I do like it, so we're going to get into it.
Robin of Locksley survived the burning sands of faraway lands as he served his role in the unforgiving Crusades. He emerged unscathed from deadly skirmishes just to become an exile and face mightier enemies in his own home country. After his previous hideout in Sherwood, which was razed to the ground, the forests of Sherwood granted refuge to him and his retinue, while its new rulers threatened all. King Richard the Lionheart's untimely demise plunged England into chaos and left roving bands and their petty warlords free to fight amongst themselves for territory and influence. The Sheriff of Nottingham, a murderer and usurper, exploiting the pervasive lawlessness, pillages one area after another, increasing his power and leaving the poor residents of Sherwood at the mercy of wild fate.
Alright, and just like that, abruptly we are in. So yeah, in this game you play as Robin Hood. It's a little bit different, like immediately you don't start out with your famous hood, so I kind of like that this game wants to take his style away from the traditional a little bit. Alright, we have precise and dynamic. I'm going to go dynamic because I actually like to move while attacking sometimes. Difficulty, sure, easy, doesn't matter. We'll go toggle on sprint, because I do remember when I had this set on hold, I didn't really like it that much. So yeah, we have our compass up there, objective marker. This is our little village that we start with. It's kind of an interesting game. It's got a lot going on. Fill up the water bottle, and I'm actually immediately gonna drink a bottle of water just so I don't have to worry about my hydration for a bit. You can tell your hydration and your food levels at the bottom left of the screen. So the top being hydration and the left being food, so we'll have to keep an eye on that. Friar Tuck.
I always worry when you're away from home for long, Robin.
My good friar, the sheriff will face death well before I do.
Hoity as always. I'm just glad to see you in good health, friend.
Don't worry, we're not in danger this time. We're safe here.
I can't help but worry after that nightmare when the Crown's men discovered our old home.
This time they won't run into us. We're well hidden. I saw to that.
The previous settlement was so splendid, too. But I know you all too well, you crafty fox. Fighting back matters to you, doesn't it?
What matters is everyone made it out alive. After I defeated Black Henry and freed Marion, the sheriff completely lost his composure. I must stop the enemy before he becomes too powerful.
Enemies? Plural. The king and the sheriff don't stop at their own henchmen. You constantly hear about even more scoundrels plaguing the surroundings of Nottingham.
King's allies grow in numbers. Some are bought with land assignment, others threatened with death and confiscations. We must weaken the grip of the king and the sheriff if we are to feel safe here.
Definitely, Robin. Why, just recently, little John got his shirt all cut up. We can't have you all take risks like that.
He'll recover. You know him. We each have our crosses to bear. You say so yourself.
Well said. You know, you may be right. This settlement seems secure.
This time no one will find us. Time to let an arrow loose right into the beast's heart.
I believe you, dear Robin. But before you do that, you must regain your strength. Setting up a new village is exhausting work. Eat something. Have a drink. Rest in your home. We'll talk later.
Alright. I also appreciate the fact that they actually use voice acting for the dialogue there. That's pretty cool. I don't know if that's going to be the case for like every little aspect and side quest of the game, but I like that. I like the visual style. I like this game. I picked it up on sale for 10 bucks, and I've been really liking the Sherwood games. Is it perfect? Absolutely not, but I think it's pretty cool so far. So let's go ahead and try to get some of this done. I guess I should have saved that water bottle for now. Oh well. So we're going to have to drink that again. Fill up the empty. And we're going to eat something as he told us to. Now all that's left is sleeping in our home. Oh, it's Marion. Nice, good to see her. Apparently there's some sort of arena on the map in this game somewhere. That'll be interesting in the future. So we're gonna sleep, and I'm just going to rewrite my previous game because it was basically just a test to see if I wanted to record this or not. I know I probably should have went 100% first impressions with it, but I don't want to commit to something that I don't like, so. We need to speak to Friar Tuck yet again.
Have you already managed to get some rest? Good friend. It'll never cease to amaze me how quickly you recover. But so little sleep can't be good for you.
It's good for you, as long as you have water instead of wine, good friar.
So you say. But those who sleep long aren't quick to sin. I'll be keeping my wine.
I knew how you'd react. Take it easy, Tuck. Your cask supply's safe.
I should think so. It's a strategic reserve for a time of crisis.
Ah, yes.
Certainly. Not another word.
I take it you make yourself so exhausted. You can't keep track of your things. Where's your bow?
This time I didn't lose anything.
Oh yeah, that's
I
true.
broke it during the hunt. We've had so much work with building a new village that I haven't had time to craft a new one yet.
The forest hasn't been kind to us of late. The worst is behind us, however, and you can take to making your bow in peace. Grab a hatchet and fell a few trees. The wood should suffice for both the bow and the arrows. I have a hemp cord here that should do as a bowstring.
That's all the help I need. Thank you, Tuck.
A bow is crucial for survival. See to crafting it, but be right back. Our village needs your help.
I like Friar Tuck in this game. He's pretty cool. I like how he kind of oversees things and keeps things on track. That's kind of nice to have. Alright, so we need to gather pine. He gave me a hatchet. Going to equip that. And we basically just need to search for trees. We have one here. It's highlighted in a light green. I'm assuming that other trees might become available later on when I have better equipment. I don't know, but for now I can pretty much just cut small ones. Oh, almost lost that piece. Let's head into this little bit of woods and see if I can find a couple more. Oh, there's one. I don't like to sprint a lot in this game. From what I was able to tell in the previous run was that the sprinting can really do a number on your hydration and your fullness. So I definitely don't want to have to be, you know, hungry and thirsty all the time just because I wanted to sprint around. Alright, I've not been keeping count. I have no idea how much wood I have, but I think I'm just going to go for like 4 trees, basically. Like I say, it'll be cool to see if I can ever interact with bigger ones, but I don't know. Oh, there's one glowing way over there in the distance. I am going to sprint just to get things moving along. And besides, I don't know how true that observation is. It may not even affect those things. Those things could just be time sensitive. I have no idea. I literally, oh my god, I literally played like just 5 minutes of it. I didn't even follow any main quests just to see if I wanted to play this game or not. So I'm still, like, I know how to do everything up to this point. Okay, there's 2 more here and then we can head back. No. Nice. I like how it gives random amounts per stack. That's kind of cool. You never really know exactly what you're going to get. So, as far as whether these trees come back or regenerate or anything like that, I don't know. I cannot say if the trees are like permanently killed at this point, or I cannot say. But I do know that everything has, like, what I noticed with the hatchet and some other items is they have like a meter underneath them, a little green bar. I'm assuming that that is their durability, and then, you know, once that bar runs out, they'll break and I'll need to make another. So I'm hoping resources aren't super limited in case I need to make additional items. I mean, I know they're not going to make the game so hard that, like, you can't make stuff, but I'm, you know, I always am a little skeptical about those types of things, because I have played games that were a little scarce on resources, not gonna lie. This one came with a lot. Alright, we need to craft bow, craft arrow. Now, after a lot of confusion, I did figure out in my previous run that there is no crafting table. You actually just have to go into your equipment menu for the crafting, which took me a long time to figure out. We're going to make the bow. You basically just tap X on it and you just have to wait. I held X the first time I ever did that and accidentally made 2, so mistakes can be made. Alright, so they can be made in stacks of 200, basically. Speak to Friar Tuck.
This bow is a start, and it will leave you with fewer reasons to fear. Unless you get on Marion's bad side again and suggest a post in the kitchen for her. Even the purest steel and holy water wouldn't help you then.
I don't know how tough Marion is in this game, but in Gangs of Sherwood, she's awesome.
Time's long past. We've explained things to each other and agreed I wouldn't make this mistake again. Speaking of whom, have you seen her anywhere?
Calm yourself. No one's lured her into a trap this time. She said she absolutely had to go and help with the locals, so she'll be back soon.
That sounds like her. You said you could use my help here?
Yes, there are many things we need, food being most urgent. A better archer couldn't be found in all of Sherwood. Before you set off to take from the rich, perhaps you could use your skills to aid us.
I'll gladly try out the new bow. Stoke the fire. We're having a roast tonight. I'll leave the meat in storage.
Everyone in the village is working so intensely. A small feast should lift their spirits.
Sounds really good. They do go into detail to explain that each individual matters and that this village really is a group project, and I don't know, I like how it's represented. I like how it's explained. 25 pieces of doe meat. Okay. I'm just gonna go out to a random piece of the forest, just following a bit of a path. Well, it's kind of it's somewhat of a path. Could be too many humans around for there to be any doe present, though. I may have to go deeper into the forest away from these people. If we're getting really realistic here, I don't think the does are going to want to hang around people very much. I know there are some rare exceptions in person, but ultimately I'd say deer and doe usually keep their distance. I like this game visually. I really like this. This is nice to me. Really nice scenery. I like the water. I like the waterfalls, the flowers, the grass. Oh, I can harvest that. Some of the achievements have been gotten. If I didn't already have the foraging achievement, it would have given me the achievement right there. It's for picking up any plant. So there are going to be some achievements that may pop for you that you didn't see in this video, and you're probably wondering what. It's just because I ran around and played a little bit in my initial try of this game. So my objective marker is pointing up that hill, but I guess I'm just going to continue this way. But if nothing else, the doe may... Wait a minute. Enemies? I don't know if I initiated that fight by drawing my bow. Alright, so there are 2 shots. Basically. Coins. Coins. Probably can never have enough gold. They have a small box, which contains what? Stone and beer. Don't really need either one. I can cook with their fire. I don't know how to do that yet, but that's pretty cool. I should probably stay on task, though. We need to look for these doe. That's some tall flowers. I like how your pace slows down just slightly in the water. I like that. Nice little touch. Now, unfortunately, if you read the reviews about this game, many people didn't like this game. However, my expectations are set differently. As I may or may not have said already, I paid $10 for this game. It was on sale. I'm a big fan of the Sherwood games, so I was like, sure, why not? And to be honest, I was believing the reviews. I thought it was going to be bad, but right now, at this point in time, I don't see anything badly wrong with it. I mean, it's a survival game in the Robin Hood universe. I don't really see a problem with it. So I have seen a doe. I have seen a doe. Where did it go? Where did it go? Dude. Did I not see a doe? Eh. What was that? No. There you are. So there's a slow-mo feature in this game. I found it when I was doing training on my first playthrough. I'm gonna see if the slow-mo feature can be useful when hunting. They're so far away. If I could get close to one. Alright. Yeah, so slow-mo is super effective. 30 XP per kill on doe, that's not bad. Beechwood. Interesting. Okay. I guess I'm gonna eventually need that for maybe a higher quality bow. That was my fault. I was distracted by moss and I missed the dough opportunity. Ah! No! Oh, it's unfortunate. No! I've accidentally wasted arrows. Oh, that caught me so off guard. Their running just seems sporadic and random. Nice. Okay. 15. We have ourselves a deer stand, which is probably the way I was supposed to do this, but I like my way better. I like running up on them slow-mo and then shooting. It's kind of fun. Oh my goodness! Dude, when my aim is off, it's off, eh? Holy crap. Well, we've definitely found the spot, I will say that. That was lucky. Okay. We can go back and deliver the meat, but instead of walking all that way, there is supposed to be a fast travel. Yeah. I'm gonna use the fast travel. Nice. Yeah, you can go to the stable master to bring you right back. So I don't give the meat directly to Friar Tuck. I put it in a storage container, I believe. Wrong building, first of all. Dough meat. Speak to Friar Tuck. Alright, buddy.
Saints and heavens above, you're back safe and sound, good Robin. Allow me to ask, how goes the matter of our does? Was your hunt successful?
How long have we known each other that you still need to ask? My eyes haven't failed me this time either. I just hope that there's enough for everyone. Please, make sure they have a warm meal today.
By the Blessed Mother, of course it shall be done. Well fed and under your leadership, they will soon take up proper work.
What do you mean by that?
The expansion of our settlement, of course. The merry men are starting to run out of breathing room. You are surrounded with many loyal people. Each of them needs a roof over their head. The more houses there are, the more able bodies we'll have for work.
I think I know what you're hinting at, Tuck.
Have I become that predictable? In that case, I won't beat about the bush. We need wood to construct homes for the village's inhabitants. There's more of us here with each passing day.
I like how deeply he cares about the village. I like him as a character. So I need pine and stone. Looks like I have a bunch of little objective markers throughout. So first of all, if I'm just gathering, I won't need this bow right now. I know you can equip multiple things at once. I just like to equip what I'm currently using. So, okay, pine. Let's try this tree that's right here beside the stable master. Is that a stone? Oh, and it gives you a random amount, so that was actually 3 stone. It's not going to take very long to gather these resources, honestly. That was 8, 11, so that's 11 out of 20 already. I'll have to be careful to keep an eye out for stone. I mean, there's so many stones on the ground, it's a little tricky. That was unfortunately only 1, but it did look kind of small. Oh, that's what the hunter vision is good for, okay. I've absolutely lost count, but I think I'm at 6. Is my hunter vision in cooldown? There it goes. Didn't pass any. It's a nice long river you can walk down. It even has a bridge here. I'm curious about it now. That looks interesting. Looks like a mining deposit. Honestly, I may be leaving the stone territory. As curious as I am, I should probably stay on task. Let's see if I can find 4 more stones and 9 more pieces of pine. No stone, really, in this area, except for this one. So apparently getting 3 is pretty rare. I got pretty lucky with that first one. Who the heck are you? Oh, training guy. Nice. Have any stone around you, sir? No, you just want to fight. I don't really want to fight you. I think we're good on wood. I just need to find some stones. If we could find a little deposit, that would be magical. That's gonna be moss, right? Might as well. What was that? Dude, am I like... Okay, okay. It's kind of hard for me to not collect. But I'm definitely not going to cut any more trees. I'm pretty sure I have 20. I can't remember if there was a lot of stones here the first time around. when I came and I hunted the doe. I don't remember if I saw a lot of stones. I want to say I saw stone in these guys' box. I don't know if these guys respawn or... Looks like it might be permanent. I will take your stone. So I have 8 out of 10. To be honest, it's impressive that they have stone because there's not a lot of stone in this area. Kind of curious to see the new house that's going to be built for the settlement. It's going to be interesting. I actually don't think... I hate to drag the video out, but I don't think there's any stone here. I have a feeling moss is going to be useful at some point. I need to get to an area that clearly has stone deposits. Maybe here? I circled back to this guy. At this point, I think I'm gonna check the woods that are behind my base. Please be 2. Please be 2. Please be 2. Dang it. Yes. In the freaking base. Which storage? Same storage as earlier? Construct a house. How do I do that? Oh. So, materials need to be in your city storage. And then you come to this table. What do we have here? A trader.
How are you doing?
He sells things. Bowstring, swords. You don't look all that happy though, bro. You don't. Oh, you're drunk. All right. What am I doing? How do I do this? House. Build? Do I have to wait on them in real time to build it? Put in some mad work with that hammer guy. Let me check out this Wookiee suite. What are we looking like? I cannot do anything here. maybe it still needs work. But it's pretty cool that it's built. That's sick. Okay. So that kind of helps me understand that there's different shades of bark. So the dark brown is most likely going to be trees that you can build upon. I don't know about this shade yet. Could just be... maybe they could be chopped down later by workers. I think that's how it's going to be. It's going to be a workers thing. Oh my god, there's a lot of stone. Why did I even leave? Oh my goodness. Whoa. I mean, I'm acting surprised that there's stones on the ground, but geez, you saw how difficult it was. Alright, Friar.
There you are. I saw the new building. A fine job. I've always believed that carpentry is an exceptional craft.
True. Looks cozy.
Well, time for those who live there to earn their keep. Fortunately, none of them expect a free dinner. We have a few tool production specialists here, and if you build a furnace, you will see that for yourself.
Oh, that's pretty sick.
Tuck, are you trying to use some underhanded ploy to send me out into the woods?
God forbid. This time to the quarry. The furnace requires stone. Extract it and watch over the construction. You won't regret it, as we'll need the tools that the furnace provides.
Whoa, I did not mean to attack you, sir. Ironically, the button to proceed the discussion is the attack button, so... Alright. I think I'm going to end it there. I'm going to put all this spare stone that I have probably in the town storage. I don't personally need it on my person, because even if I do use it later, it'll be for a building. So we're going to go here. I have 27 leftover stone. I have a lot of these doe hides. Thin and fragile pelt can be tanned and further processed. So these could be turned into something. Sage, alchemy and cooking. So reed can be used for construction. Same with moss. Interesting. Okay. I'm just going to put the stone in there for now. My guy's getting a little thirsty, so we're going to unequip, equip, drink, fill up, then unequip. Hey, she's back. Aw, okay.
I know it's not in your nature, Marion, but have you had some rest since the escape?
I could ask you the same thing, my dear. The Prince of Thieves needs to rest too.
Now you're just mocking me. The Prince of Thieves.
A little, but mostly worrying. So many sleepless nights have passed to settle here.
There's no end in sight. Are you handling our people all right?
I tended to whom I could with what little there was left in the herbal satchel. I can gather new plants myself, but we need more serious equipment to look after the gravely injured.
Tell me how I can help you.
We have most of the construction materials, as well as the plans. Collect some reed for me. It usually grows by rivers and other bodies of water.
And later?
Look over the construction.
I already have some reed, so this might not be that hard, but I'm definitely going to jump into that next episode. This has turned into a 40-minute episode, so definitely got to go. But I really enjoyed checking this game out with you guys. I hope some of you guys enjoy it. I like the visual style. I like the controls. It's not a perfect game, but I like it. it feels kind of nice. It feels kind of cozy. I don't know. I like it. So definitely going to play more of this. Thank you guys for checking it out with me. I will see you all next time. Take care, guys.